Okay, let's look at how to reduce fractions. For the rest of your school career, you're going to be asked to write your answers in their simplest form. That means to bring down the fraction to the lowest numbers it can go down to. The way we do that is by finding our greatest common factor, the one that can go into the top and the bottom and the biggest one. Now, if you remember, the way we worked out our greatest common factor, 5's factors would be 1 times 5. Let's just write the 5 properly. It's a prime. And the 25, it will be 1 times 25. 2 isn't 1. 3 isn't 1. 5. 5 times 5. So we won't write 5 again. Just put our 25 closer over here. Okay, so those are the factors. So which is the one they share? They share 5. Okay, that's the greatest common factor of the top and the bottom. So what are we going to do with it? Let me just clean up a bit. We're going to divide by that greatest common factor, the top and the bottom. Okay, let us have a look. So we're going to divide by 5. We're going to divide by 5. And then we're going to have a new answer. 5 divided by 5 is 1. 25 divided by 5 is 5. So 5 over 25 is equal to 1/5. We just reduced it down to the lowest it can go by dividing the top and the bottom by the greatest common factor. If you don't know how to find those, go look at my video on greatest common factor. It's a very important skill to have. Right, what's the greatest common factor of the next one? It's going to be 4. 4 can go into 12 and into itself. And our answer here is going to be 4 divided by 4 is 1. 12 divided by 4 is 3. Okay, so 4/12 is equal to 1/3. You've reduced it down successfully to the lowest it can go. Do you notice sometimes these are primes? That is the lowest you can go. Remember my video on prime numbers? Okay, these are all very important things to know. Greatest common factor, prime numbers. You're going to be using them a lot. What is the greatest common factor in the bottom one here? It's going to be 5. Both of them share 5. And so it's going to become 5 divided by 5 is 1. And 10 divided by 5 is 2. That becomes a half. Let's look at the next one. Right, what is our greatest common factor here? It's also going to be 3. And that's going to become 3 divided by 3 is 1. And 9 divided by 3 is 3, 1/3. So 3/9 is the same as 1/3. Next one. The greatest common factor here is 2. And go into both of them. And it's going to now change to 2 divided by 2 is 1. 4 divided by 2 is 2, also half. Okay, right. Now, this one, the greatest common factor is 4. And it's going to become 4 divided by 4 is 1. 8 divided by 4 is 2. Right, is it becoming a bit simpler because you're going to practice now on the next screen? These are the ones you're going to write down on paper at home and you're going to do them. You're going to press pause, do them, and come back and press play to look at the answers. I'll see you just now. Okay, let's look at the answers. The greatest common factor in 3/12 is 3. So we're going to divide by 3 at the top, divide by 3 at the bottom. And we now have 3 divided by 3 is 1. 12 divided by 3 is 4. Okay, next one. Greatest common factor here is 5. And it's going to become 5 divided by 5 is 1. 15 divided by 5 is 3, 1/3. Next one, the greatest common factor is 10. Can go into both of them successfully. And the answer is going to be 10 divided by 10 is 1. 20 divided by 10 is 2. Did you get those? If you did, you can give yourself a pat on the back. If you didn't, just repeat this lecture. Try find some practice online or else in your school books. Maths only comes with practice. Maths is a participation sport. We have to do it. To understand it, that is how you study maths. You can't study maths rote method. You have to take part in maths. I'll see you in the next lecture.